Realtor with Core Ohio Realty Advisors. Today I'm happy to be here with my trusted home inspector, Marcus Martin, owner of MA Home Inspections. Marcus, what's up, man? How you doing?
Not too bad. How are you?
You staying cool out there?
No, it's the summertime. That means the attic is very hot.
We're in early July here, but I wanted to bring Marcus out today just to chat about sellers, people thinking of selling their home, prospective sellers. What are maybe the top 5 items that they could take care of now that could potentially prevent issues during the inspection phase from your experience inspecting homes here in Central Ohio?
5 things a homeowner can do to get ready to put their house on the market. So I would definitely stay away from some of the bigger issues like electric panels and roofs. We don't want you in any electric panels. Please, everybody stay off the roof. But little things that they can do go a long way. Little things like putting cover plates on your outlets.
What do you mean? Like, so we have exposed outlets, just putting those plastic covers right on.
Just put the cover plates on.
And those are the cheap things you can get at Lowe's or Home Depot, right?
30 cents, cool. Screwdriver, take care of a safety issue. Because we come in and we're looking for safety issues, big issues, minor issues, but things like that where a small child can go and put their finger in. Very easy to take care of that. It'll cost you 30 cents and maybe 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
Something else they can do is definitely walk around and check your downspouts, especially if you're in a newer home. A lot of times when the house settles, that connection just pulls slightly apart and it allows the water and everything to go right on the side. And a lot of times we'll look at some of these basements after a heavy rain and you'll see a lot of that small sections of water. And it's like, oh, do I have a basement issue?
Gotcha.
Is it a huge overhaul? What am I looking at? And it's just the connection.
So we got cover plates. Next we got check your downspouts. And number 3, what do we got? Gutters?
Gutters. Please clean the gutters.
Clean your gutters.
If you are comfortable on a ladder, please clean the gutters because most big issues can be traced back to very, very small things. Gutters help with preventing, we don't find rotted wood at the fascia. We don't find, again, water in the basement. We don't have to worry about clogs at the downspout. And that is something that as a homeowner you should do every season, especially if you have a lot of trees hanging over your roof. If we move down from there.
So number 4, we got what?
Replacing the filter. Replacing the
with those
air
little
filter.
Cheap things that you find like at the store, and you slide them right in?
Right into the furnace cabin. A lot of times your furnace will either work too well or your AC will blow too hard because the filter's dirty. And the filter being dirty will cause your blower motor to work much harder than it needs to. So a quick $10 to $15 air filter can go a long way in preventing us as inspectors coming in and taking a deeper look and say, okay, if this has not been maintained well, let's see what else hasn't been maintained well. Or you'll have issues where the top floor might not get the airflow that it should, and it's as simple as we just need to replace the filter.
Gotcha. And one thing that I find as a real estate agent is working with clients who are closing on new construction homes or homes that have been renovated recently, because flipping is becoming pretty popular in Central Ohio. Folks are buying homes that have just encountered a lot of work, a lot of serious work. Homes that have had pets living in them prior to the current owner. If you get in there after you're the new owner, new construction, or pets previously in the home, change that air filter after you move in a couple times within the first month that you live there.
Absolutely.
Just because you're gonna get a lot of stuff pushing through that filter.
Debris,
pet hair.
Drywall dust is a big one.
Yeah, so if you're having some dusty floors or windows or that sort of thing, maybe you want to check your air filter a little more often than that, like once every 3 months or 6 months or so, depending on the filter quality. So last but not least, sticking on the water.
Yes.
More interior though, right?
Oh, absolutely. So this one's a little bigger of a project than swapping out the air filter, but definitely something a homeowner can do. You'll want to walk around and check your sinks for leaks. 9 times out of 10 when I come into a house, I find a leak in one of the sinks and it's as small as a gasket that just needs to be tightened with your hands. And when we say test the plumbing, what we want you to do is fill up the sink until you get to almost the top. And then when you drop it, so if you're double base sink, fill both of them up. When you drop them at the same time, you just want to watch your connection points under the sink. If it's leaking, it is a very simple fix. A lot of those gaskets you can untighten and tighten with your hands. It's clockwise to tighten, counterclockwise to loosen it up. That goes a long way in providing the goodwill and getting your house market ready.
Okay, cool. And now, as part of my services to my client, I pay for Marcus to come through your house prior to it being listed, just to make sure that we catch anything that a home inspector is likely to catch, so that we can either correct that issue, disclose it to the parties, maybe get a quote by a licensed contractor to say, hey, this is what it's going to take to fix. But that's just one of the many services that I provide to my clients. Now, Marcus, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, they're a buyer out there in contract, need to schedule an inspection, or they're a current homeowner that just wants you to come by and take a peek at their property, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
The best way is by phone. You can call or text. That number is 614-657-9807.
Again?
614-657-9807. We're open 7 days a week. You can call between 7 and 7. So we're running all day, but you can text 24 hours a day.
Cool. I appreciate it, man.
Anytime.
Hey, everybody, have a safe and enjoyable summer, and we'll see you around the trail. Bye.
Try to stay warmer than me.